Hello, my lovely learners. It's a pleasure coming your way once again with another interesting lesson for Primary 3. I am your instructor, Mrs. Patricia Elijah Ampamensa. Today, we are going to look at more action words. But before we do that, can we go and look at our homework? So get your homework ready and let's see what you did. The instruction was fill the blank spaces with the correct words. Fill the blank spaces with the correct words. And the words were these action words. So let's look at the first one. They. Which of these two options did you choose? Good. They wear blue shirts and black trousers. So if you chose wear, you are correct. Question 2. We. Which of the two action words here did you choose? Let's see. If you chose learn, you are correct because we use we. So you choose learn. So our sentence will read, we learn maths every morning. We learn maths every morning. Question 3. The answer is go. So, our sentence will read, I go to church on Sundays. I go to church on Sundays. Then, the fourth one, which one did you choose? Understand is the correct one. So, our sentence will read, we understand the English lesson. We understand the English lesson. I am sure you all got everything correct. If you did not, please do your correction. Write the correct answers. So, I am waiting for you to write them so we can have our lesson for today. I am sure you've all done the correct thing now. So, let's move on to our lesson for today. Our topic for today, we will still be looking at action words. And we will talk about the various actions as we form sentences. So let's look at our objective. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe an action that is done every day using she, it, and he. At the end of this lesson, my lovely listeners, my lovely pupils, my lovely learners will be able to describe an action that is done every day using these words. She, it, and he in sentences. Let's look at the picture. What do you see? This is a woman. And we don't want to use woman, so we are going to use she to talk about her, to talk about the action she is performing. She is taking an action. And what action is that? Drink, right? What is in her hand? Can you guess what it is? Is it just water or some drink? I am sure it is water. Let's look at it very well. Do you think it is water? Good. So let's form a sentence using she to talk about the action. So we have she drinks water every morning. She drinks water every morning. Good. So we have described the action she is performing. Let's look at another one. What do you see in the picture? There is someone. Is the person a boy or a girl? Good. She is a girl. What is she doing? Learning, right? So let's talk about this action that is here using she. So the action is learn, right? But when we say she, we say learns. Okay? So our sentence would read, she learns in school from morning to afternoon. She learns in school from morning to afternoon. Good. What do you see? Is the person a boy or a girl? Good. This is a boy, but we don't want to say a boy. Okay? So in our sentence, we will use he. We will use what? He. And what is he doing? What action is he performing? Good. There is something in his hand, right? So let's form a sentence talking about what he is doing. So we can have a sentence like, he brings oranges to school to eat. He brings oranges to school to eat. And that is why we can see one in his hand. That is why we can see an orange in his hand. It's an action he performs. And that action is bring. Okay? Because we have used he, we say he brings oranges to school to eat. Good. Good. Another picture is here. Who is this? He is a boy. What is it doing? Can you tell the action? Good. Play. So we're going to describe this action using he. So we will say plays, plays. And our sentence will read, he plays during break. Can I hear you say that? He plays during break. Once more. He plays during break. Good. So that is the action, play. But because we have used he, we say he plays during break. Good. What do we see here? It's a cow. But we don't want to say cow in our sentence. So we will say it. Okay? And what action is it performing? What action is going on here? Good. Eat, right? Eat. What is it eating? What do you see here? Grass. Good job. Grass. So we want to talk about the action that is here using it. And like you rightly saw, the action is eat. But because we are using it, we will say eats. All of you? Eats. Good. We say eats because we are using it. So let's have our sentence. What is it eating? Grass. Do you know why it eats grass? I am sure it eats for survival. So let's have our sentence. It eats grass for survival. Let's go. It eats grass for survival. So our action word is eat. And because we used it, we have eats. We have what? Eats. Good. Let's look at the next one. What do you see in the picture? It's a plant, right? What type of plant do you think this is? Can anyone tell me? It's the maize plant. Can you see the maize on it? Yes. Now let's look at the leaves. Let's look at the leaves. You see, the leaves are turning brown. Now it's green, it's turning brown. When the leaves turn brown, we say wither. All of you say it, wither. So we want to describe this action that is going on the plant. So we can have a sentence using it to talk about the action going on in the picture. We want to talk about the leaves, what is happening to the leaves. So we will say it withers in dry season. It withers in dry season. Can you see it's withering? Now it's fresh. It's withering now. When it withers, the leaves turn brown like this one. Good. Let's look at our next sentence. What do you see in the picture? There is someone. Is the person a female or a male? Is the person a boy or a girl? This is more of a boy than a girl, isn't it? Good. So we will use he to talk about the action. To talk about the action going on in the picture. Now let's look at the mouth. You can see that the two lips are moving, right? So it means the person is talking. I can even see the tongue coming out. So in our sentence, we can have he talks about the picture every day. He is holding the picture. Can you see that? Yes, the picture with moon on it. With the moon on it. So our sentence reads, he talks about the picture every day. Because we used he, we have to add an S to the talk. So we say he talks. He talks about the picture every day. Now, we have looked at some action words, and we looked at the pictures and described the words that were being performed, known as the actions, okay? But because we use the he, it, and she, we add an S to the words. So let's take this homework. I can see in the picture that we are ready with our pencil and our book. Are you ready? That's right. So let's write our homework. So the instruction is fill the blank spaces with the correct words. Fill the blank spaces with the correct words. So our first sentence is, now you have all. He dash. So the action words are eats and eat. Eats and eat. So you pay attention to your he and you choose the correct one. Question 2. She. Then we have enjoys and enjoy. You pay attention to the she and you choose the correct word to complete the sentence. Example number 3, the homework number 3. The action word is give, but one is gives and the other is give. So you pay attention to it and you choose the correct option. 4. He dash at strange people. He dash at strange people. We have back and backs. He dash to gospel music. He dash to gospel music. We have lessons and lesson. Please pay attention to the he, the she, the it, the he, so that you choose the right options. Thank you very much for paying attention to today's lesson. Please make sure that you practice what you have learned. As you go about performing your activities, talk about them with your friends, with your sisters and brothers, with your parents, as you use he, she, and it in sentences. On that note, I would like to say a very big thank you and hope to have another interesting lesson with you next time. Until then, bye-bye.